stop playing music.
What? We just lifted the curtain. Everybody knows that you're jamming out before we start recording. And
I'm always
you got to
jamming
yell
out.
at Alexa to quit
It's
playing
still
your music.
Yeah, but she didn't stop. Alexa, stop playing Redman. Alexa, stop playing music.
Alexa, start the movie Halloween 2007 by Rob Zombie. Directed by Rob Zombie.
How come my TV started?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Oh. How you doing today, Cobweb?
I'm doing pretty good today, bro. I'm feeling myself pretty nice. Feeling
Awesome.
all nice and relaxed on a Sunday afternoon. It's a different recording day. So
he's relaxed. Well, nobody's supposed to know that tomorrow we're recording with Nesto 30 Days a Night. That's a secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. So we jumped our Monday day to Sunday day. Yeah.
You just let the cat out of the bag, bro. It's all
I got no cats around here. Dogs only.
Dogs only.
Cats, get out of here.
Yeah, right.
But like I said right now, 10, 15, 20 seconds ago, Halloween 2007, the Rob Zombie directed version of it. Some people love this movie. Some people hate this movie. And that's what we're talking about today for our horror icons for our Podtober. Are we ending Podtober with this? No, we still have one more, right?
No, we still have one more.
Do we?
This is our third one.
I thought this was
No,
our fourth.
this is our fourth one.
This is it.
Yeah, but then next week.
But no, but we still have one.
Man, we should have saved this one for Halloween.
Because 31st is Halloween, is a Tuesday.
Y'all see, pod people, this is what we got going on. Our next episode after this one will be on the 1st of November. So yeah, we're concluding our Podtober with Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, because we're geniuses that way. See, I knew it.
Oh, come on. That's because I called it audible. Come on. Yeah. That's why I supervented that whole style. You know, we was going somewhere. I was like, no, man, I gotta go Halloween, bro. We gotta go Halloween.
We should do Coco next week.
Coco?
Yeah, because it'll be November 1st for Dia de los Muertos. That's kind of scary.
Man.
A Disney cartoon.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say
going right now?
Encanto, because at least the grandmother, the abuela in Encanto is scary.
That too. We could do that one.
Horrible.
And
we can do La Llorona.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know, that really trips me out, though, for real. The whole thing. Because I have a buddy at work, and he actually asked him about that. He said, yeah, his parents and uncles them and aunts used to tell him all the time that if he was bad, that she was going to come and get him. And I was like, wow.
Bro. You have to understand, growing up in a Hispanic household in South Texas, and while Deborah and I have known each other and been married for a bajillion years, we didn't know each other growing up. But I'm sure she can back me up on this one, right, Deborah?
Yeah.
Hispanic families growing up, La Llorona, La Chusa, the Donkey Lady, they believe all that stuff. They just don't believe in therapy, mental health.
Oh, we told you about the Donkey Lady phone number. We used to call her Donkey Lady.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was a lot of episodes ago.
You can come up to a Mexican mom back in the day and tell her about you saw the owl and it's La Chusa and and this and that, and she'll believe you. But you tell her, hey, I need to talk to somebody and get something off my chest. Nah, you'll be okay.
But
Josh, I think you take this a little bit kind of personal, man.
I know what you're talking about.
Wait, before we get these further,
what?
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you hit the intro?
Warning. This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
For those watching on YouTube, you saw that all the social medias, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, and all that, and including our Patreon. Shout out to our Patreon pod people. You can find us at Cast of the Pod. And yeah, now we're on to the Halloween 2007. Let me fix my mic version of Halloween.
Happy Podtober.
Happy Podtober.
Happy Podtober.
Yes.
I think it's been a good Podtober. How do you guys enjoy your Podtober?
I think it's all right. Then I do have one complaint about Podtober.
What's your complaint about? How could you? What?
Yeah.
You don't complain about Podtober.
No.
Remember what happened to Trick or Treat?
No. Yeah. So since we're doing Podtober, and then coincidentally last year we started doing interviews. Now you're like, oh man, we got to do a month full of interviews. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, and I told Deborah, I was like, we can have interviews all the time. They don't just have to be just in November.
True that.
You know,
I got no problems with that. I think we should. You know me. I get all super hyped up, and I try to get everything done out of the way, all quick. You know, because people start lining up fast. They want to get on pod quick.
I was gonna say, do you have any lined up coming up?
Yeah.
Anybody you can talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about Brendan coming on from Upkick MMA.
From Upkick MMA, and also our Patreon, Brendan. Anybody else?
Yes, we also have a very good friend of mine and a good director, Michael Respatello. He directed a few documentaries, and he's been dying to get on the show. He's been dying.
This is news to me. Hello, Mr. Respatero. Is that how you say his name?
Respatello, I believe.
Respatello.
I call him Big Mike.
Hey, Big Mike.
Yeah,
all right, then we got Nesto coming up. I let that one out, that cat out of the bag.
No cats.
No more cats. Yeah.
Oh
Man,
cats.
I'm gonna say this right now. Even if you're not diabetic, get yourself a pair of diabetic socks.
Really? What are diabetic socks? They make those?
Yeah, they make them.
What is it? Wait.
The stitching's not on the inside. Like, I didn't even realize this till I bought some on accident. Then I put them on. I was like, these socks are fucking comfortable. And then I read the thing and I'm like, oh, these are diabetic socks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, because because I buy those marathon clothing socks, and those things are really close, comfortable.
These things.
What are you talking about? Because I love comfortable socks.
Normally I buy slightly over the ankle socks because I don't like those no-shows.
Okay. No,
slightly
they always right up.
Yeah, slightly over the ankle. And so I'm gonna have a it's funny because it's an office Halloween party thing. And they're doing the cholo look.
Oh my goodness, no.
And it's funny because it's funny because everything I wear is what they're dressing up as. Like the way I dress up on the weekends, what I wear on the weekends is what they're buying as costumes.
Oh, they just went to your house and just went through your closet. Basically.
No, it's funny. They're like, well, you need to wear like a Dickie shirt buttoned up to the and I'm like, that's what I
know what you got on right now.
They're like, well, you need to wear Dickie shorts. I'm like, that's what I wear. I don't care if it's 30 degrees outside. I got me Dickie shorts on the weekend.
Oh, man.
That kind of look like pants because they're all long.
Yeah, right.
And then they're like, oh well, we got to go buy Cortez, and I'm like, I got Cortez for my shoes.
He has blue ones.
Oh no, not. Oh wow, yeah, you do.
And it's like that, and it's funny. They're like, well, you got to wear the long socks too, and I'm like, well, I don't wear long socks. That's the only thing that I don't have that's in their cholo look.
Yeah, you want to go buy a pack.
So anyways, I went and bought these diabetic socks, and I put these things on because Walmart didn't just have tube socks. It's supposed to be tube socks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these were the only long ones. I put them on. I was like, man, these are fucking comfortable. The stitching is not inside.
Are they more expensive?
$11 for a 3-pack. And now knowing is half the battle. Y'all were waiting for the chime, weren't y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna.
Oh man, we were so close. So close.
So, Cowboy, let me ask you, do you get dressed up for Halloween?
No, I do not get dressed up anymore for Halloween, but I do get to judge. I'm a judge in my company's Halloween costume. What is it they do? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Costume contest.
Yes, the costume contest. So I'm a judge on that. So I've been doing that for a few years now, and it's probably the highlight of my day to see these fools dress up and act silly and stuff like that. So it's going to be a great day.
And I'm going to be where they're dressing like me on the weekend. I'm the theme of the party, apparently.
Oh man, some of these costumes, you just wonder, like, people, you going to wear that all day today?
Well, I want to tell them. I want to tell them that I'm offended. That's my culture, not their costume. It just.
Hey, one of the things I like about it is because I get like a $5 gift card from like McDonald's or something like that, so I get like a lunch. Being a judge.
There you go.
Hey,
are we gonna get back into this movie?
Yeah, dude.
Wait.
What, Deb?
I wanted to say what I'm gonna be.
Oh, that's right. Deb. That's right.
Go ahead, Deb.
This is gonna be the first time that I get to dress up in a theme with my office at my new job. We're doing Alice in Wonderland.
Really?
Yes, and I'm gonna be the Mad Hatter.
Whoa,
that's good
for
her. Yes, that's good for her because as soon as we're off pod, she's just mad. The only part that's gonna be a costume for her is the hat part because she normally doesn't wear a hat. But yeah, she's got that mad part down pat. I'm just
oh, you gotta post those pics there. That's gonna be fire. Oh man,
I will.
That's hot.
I'm excited.
Do you have like any mad jokes or something like that, or like catchphrases you want to say?
No, I haven't thought about that yet.
Yeah,
think about that.
Yeah,
I tried to watch the movie. The other day and I fell asleep.
You should watch that video about Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I play that song?
I don't know.
That's pretty hot right there. That's pretty hot. There you go. Oh, for those young listeners out there, Tom Petty did this video back in the day where he was like doing the Alice in Wonderland. What was that song? Don't Come Around Here No More?
Don't come around. Don't come around here no more.
Good song. It kind of scared me when I was a kid, though.
Still scares me.
Yeah, well, that's kind of scary. That was a scary music video. I would say that was.
Y'all are some sissies.
And then he was all cutting. He was cutting her like a cake.
And they was sitting around eating her, and she was a cake, man. And then when he finished her off, he belched and ate her face. Man, come on, bro. That junk was hardcore for back in the day. We talking like 86, 84, 85, somewhere around that time.
Look. I'm gonna throw an overlay on the screen. You ready? Oh, where'd she go? Damn, Deb.
Don't be dissing.
There you go.
Can
you see that? You know what the funny thing is?
He got the pandas on.
Those ain't pandas.
What? They black and white. They pandas, bro.
With gold.
Oh, they do got gold on them. I see
those
that.
Those limited run Air Force Ones.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us out here today. And we supposed to be doing this movie that Deb picked out.
You missed it. I showed Cobweb the picture, and only the people.
No, I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Oh, okay. The funny thing is, I did that a couple of years ago.
You're back. When I came on, it said you're backstage, but I could see y'all.
We're learning something new. All right, so we're already like 15 minutes into this. We're going to talk about 2007's Halloween, directed by Rob Zombie, written by Rob Zombie, John Carpenter, and Deborah Hill. Stars Scout Taylor Compton, Malcolm McDowell, and Tyler Mane. You know who Tyler Mane is, right?
No.
He's the guy that played Michael Myers, but he was also Wolverine. Not Wolverine, I'm sorry, Sabretooth in the old school X-Men.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that. He's a big
Yep.
He's a big man.
He's done tons of other things too. He used to be a wrestler.
I believe that. He might have tried out that profession too.
Yep.
When you're that big, you can't teach size. you know, as they say, you know. So when you're that big, you know, that's an option for you to play really destructive people, and I think he proved it in this movie.
You know what I don't get?
And
Like, we sounded crystal clear before we started recording. Now we got popping going on.
Before I left, we sounded good, and then when I came back, now it was like everything's like super loud. But I can hear the popping. Now I can't hear Cobweb.
I can't hear Cobweb either.
I didn't say anything. Come on, man. You guys got me on an off day, man. It's like a Sunday and stuff like that to re-record. You know, this is like a record day. I have to get myself up for these things. You know? I'm just like, come on, man. Bring the energy, bro. Bring that cast of the pod energy.
Cobweb's over here fucking with my emotions.
I'm ready to get into this movie, bro. Come on. This is like, I'm not going to find. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I really did. This movie was like, it was dope to me. I just want to say that.
I'm gonna throw that out there too. This is one of my. I mean, I love this version of Halloween. Some people can get all mad and all butthurt by it and all that, but hey, you like your stuff, I like my stuff, and this just happens. I mean, I like this movie, and I cannot lie.
Let me tell you why I like this movie, because it was a fresh take on the whole story. You know, he finished it and ended it just right there. He left no room for a part 2 or nothing. He made his film stand alone from everything else, because he brought in that whole concept of Michael as a kid, you know, his first, you know, the evolution of him to where he got to where he was at. And none of the other movies have ever done that. And I thought that was just like, that was cutting edge for me in the story, because you don't really see that too much in any of these horror movies like that.
I got a couple things to say about that. One, they did do a part 2 in this storyline. Yeah, they did a storyline. Yeah.
Oh wow! I feel like an ass.
Yeah, they
I was just like, oh wait, how they do a part 2?
This movie had a perfect ending where it could have ended there, but they still did a part 2 because it was requested. And then I like the origin story of it, right, Deb?
But I thought you don't like origin stories.
Are you talking about like on the Joker, how poor Joker, he got picked on and all that? Yeah. Well, this is a completely different spin on an origin story, because if you listen to how the mom and the stepdad are talking and all that, and they show that even before he was picked on and all that, he was already killing animals, he was unaliving pets, and basically it's not like, oh, well, they picked on him and he was bullied. Now this was his only way out. No, he was born evil. He was evil incarnate, and this is evil growing up.
Yeah,
you see, yeah.
There was no coming back from that kid. The only thing would have saved him if he would have let her take him that day. If she would have let that doctor, when he came to talk to her that day about Michael in that hospital, to the school, what's his name, Dr.
Loomis.
Dr. Loomis.
Dr. Loomis. If she would have let him take him that day, this probably could have been prevented, you know, at an early age, you know, or something. Yeah. Something could have probably been done, because that was after that he started doing his first human kills. You know,
wait. So the parents are coming into the school complaining about, what's your school doing? Blah 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 blah. It's not my kid. No way. No, I'm not going to go any further into that.
Yeah. I mean, they showing the pictures and everything else like that. And
my kid is perfect.
He had a dead cat in his book bag. Okay, come on, let's cut the shit. Okay.
Technically, she could have been changing her mind, because they were talking, and he's the one that heard them say that, you know, I found the cat in the backpack and all that, and then he was like, oh, they're gonna take me. I'm gonna go. If they're gonna take me, I'm gonna go do something for them to take me. And that's when he took off.
Deb's right. He was listening in. He was listening. They're gonna take my ass to jail. They're gonna take my ass to the loony bin. Let me go kill this motherfucker while I still got a chance, while I'm still out.
Yep.
And that's what he did.
Yeah, right. Because he showed a little bit of desperation to get that done.
Yep.
Oh,
he was like, nope. Run to my locker. Get my bat. I'll meet you in the woods.
He's like, let me kill this motherfucker. Let me kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's like, let me kiss him in the
Motherfucker.
back of the head with this aluminum baseball bat.
Deborah's over here. Deborah's quoting Primus over here.
Man, he did. No, he hit him in the leg first, right?
He hit him in the leg, but he
Yeah.
smashed his head too.
Pretty quickly. And then he found something bigger.
Oh, but he did it with the
tree branch.
The tree branch. He got the other guy with the bat.
They talking about the bat though. They use that old school zombie blood, that black blood.
Oh,
Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
I guess because it was a kid.
Maybe.
It was good enough for me. It was still brutal. Man, he went to work on him too, right? He beat him to death, bro. He beat. I mean, literally, his first kill, he beat somebody to death. I went that kill after a while. He realized his first reaction was when he first started pounding on him was like, "Oh, you're be in trouble. We're gonna get you. I'm gonna kick your eye." Next thing you know, he begging for his life.
But was that his first kill?
That we know
a human.
As far as
sure?
we know.
But no, we're not sure, but
it seemed like it.
First on camera kill.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
But you know what? I understand. And I don't understand this one in movies. Well, I don't know if people do it for real, but whatever. So like when he was hitting him and then the kid's like, please help me. Why would you think that he's gonna help you if he's the one that did that to you?
Because he's gone, Deborah. His mind is snapped. He's just begging for his life. He's pleading with something, some type of human resonating from him, because he took the mask off for a little while, and he's begging him as a person to stop this person with the mask on you when you transform to not kill me.
He was like, nope.
Yeah. Woo.
That was rough seeing that.
It was. I love the video editing, how they showed it like from his point of view, how like the screen started to get like blurry in and out and stuff like that from the blows. That's some rough shit. He didn't stop then. He just went on a killing spree. Once he started, he couldn't stop. I mean, it's like he killed that kid that day, right?
Yeah. And then he went home. It was Halloween. He went home and he was supposed to go trick-or-treating. And then the mom left. And then he went outside because that's when the sister was like, I'm not taking you trick-or-treating. Take yourself. And went upstairs with the boyfriend. And he went outside, sat on the porch for the whole time. Came back in.
Like you said, he had some candy in the bag. So he
Yeah.
But he probably did go trick-or-treating on his own, but I don't think he went to a lot of houses. He probably just went to like maybe across the street or something.
He probably ate the candy that he had.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't had no candy at their house. That's obvious. Ain't nobody coming to their house.
Yeah.
Because that joker right there. Because he was having issues with his mom too. Because he was like, because the boys were like tormenting him and teasing him about his mother being a stripper and shit. And they had her paper and the news ads and stuff like that, so you can see her and stuff.
But did you see how the kid, the first one, the bully, he still had the paper in his pocket?
Yeah, he did.
And then Michael took it out of his pocket and then put it in his pocket. He looked at it.
Man, that was personal.
Yep, that was.
His first kill was very personal.
Man.
And then when he killed the stepfather, right? What was up with that? That dude must have been really out cold for him to duct tape his ass up like that.
That's what I told Josh. I was like, he taped him the whole everywhere. Like he did not wake up.
He probably was on those pills that he was taking, some pain relievers and drinking at the same time.
That's what I told Deborah. First of all, he's adult beverage person, connoisseur, and then he was probably on pain medication, and then he was just an asshole anyways. Yeah. But I'll tell you what Michael did wrong. Michelle, the way that what was his name? Randy?
Rusty.
The way he called him Michelle, my belle. You remember that song, Michelle, My bad. Anyways, he just went straight up and slit his throat. I mean, he already had him taped up. He wasn't going anywhere. He should have stuck him in the belly a couple times, just like make sure he was awake.
He stabbed him after that, though. No, they said that he stabbed him like about 6 or 17 times
in the face, in the face and chest. The girl was stabbed 17 times, and then the numerous times in the face and chest on the stepdad. But I'm saying though, I mean, he's taking all this whatever out of it. You know, he should have just given him a couple of fucking wake up stabs first, instead of going straight for the throat and letting him a few seconds later be gone.
That's not Michael's style. We all know that.
Oh.
He was primed up, and he was primed up even at a young age, bro. At a young age, he would have been. If they wouldn't have stopped him right then, he would still be out there killing.
Yeah,
just keeping going, man. He was in a rhythm.
Well, no,
kill somebody.
No, not really. Well, yeah, he killed the stepdad and the sister and the boyfriend, but then he took the baby and he sat outside and waited for his mom.
Yeah, he did.
So I think he knew that, okay, he got what he wanted, and now he was just waiting for his mom to return because his sister and his mom were the only ones he loved.
You know what's something small, but I really liked in this movie?
What?
The mask got dirty. Michael got dirty as the movie went on.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have that white ass mask. Like, it was just covered in mud. And when he remember when he got shot and went in the swimming pool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came back up and he was just dirty, just like mud, dirt. Deb was yelling at the TV. How do you feel about that swimming pool scene, Deborah?
I was mad because when she went in there, and then I forgot that she was a screaming baby. But I told Josh, if I would have fell in there, I wouldn't have been screaming. I would have got underneath the leaves and not said anything, not cried, not yelled, just hid under the leaves, because he didn't think that she would have been in the swimming pool. He was already walking, and then he heard her yelling, and then he stopped and turned around and looked and saw that she was in there.
Deb, come on. He was determined he was going to find her. He had his sister radar. There was connection. You know, remember. Let me tell you something. This movie scared the shit out of me. There was no way she could have got rid of him. They had to cut it off some kind of way. I didn't like the swimming pool scene either. I thought they could have ended a little bit better than that at that point. You know, which they didn't. Shit. You know, I think that you know who really ticked me off in this movie? I'm gonna be honest with you, was the little girl.
Which one?
The one that was across the street.
The friend, yeah.
What was her name? I can't remember. Because when
Cleopatra.
Yeah, that little girl pissed me the hell off.
Why?
What'd she do?
Okay, listen. They go over to the house. They see the body. She runs and screams. They're screaming. She says, "Go home, get some help, call 911, blase, blah, woo, woo, woo." After she gets back to the house, she's opening the door. She's like, because she's been gone for a while, okay? Because she's already had an encounter with Michael Myers. He's almost broke on goddamn lab, and she's having her damn Jamie Lee Curtis moment. The keys, banging on the door waiting for Tommy. And when she gets in, she said, "I'm right here." What did she do? She didn't do shit. She didn't do
She's
a goddamn
a kid.
thing. She told her ass to call 911. She sit up in the house playing checkers. Forgot about her. Forgot about the body. Ain't doing shit. Who does that?
Apparently she does.
Man.
She's a little kid and she just saw her babysitter half naked on the ground, covered in blood. She went into shock.
Shock. I was shocked that ass lived through this damn movie. Jeez.
You know what I didn't understand? When Lori goes back to the house and gets the kids, right? And then they're running for Michael Myers. And then she goes, run into the restroom and get in the tub. Why? Is a tornado coming?
I don't
Why are you
understand,
going
man.
into the?
I don't
Is
understand.
there a shield in the tub and Michael Myers can't get them from there?
And it's a glass door.
Yes. It's like, why are you going to go in the tub? Why are you telling them to run to the restroom and get in the tub?
Because they're
In case
watching
the
out.
glass comes out. In case the glass comes out.
We've got flying cows.
Right. In case the glass comes out and gets them in the face or something like that. I don't know what to tell you, Deb. I didn't understand that either. There were some things in this movie I didn't understand. That was one of them.
Yeah.
You know,
I was like,
and
what? Because I've heard like get in the tub, but only when there's a tornado coming. Get in the tub.
Okay, why didn't she shoot Michael right then and there when she first got the gun? I don't understand that. She had a perfect shot on his ass. When she first picked up Loomis's gun and she was in that hallway, she was like in a perfect shooter stance. She could have got him right then.
Because she was scared.
She did have a rough night. She did have a rough night. I mean,
and then when she was sitting on top of him and she tried to shoot him and it didn't go off.
Woo. And he reached up and she found, oh my goodness, man. That was rough. I didn't think he was going to come back and get her like that. I did not think he was going to come back and get her like that. I was shocked. I thought it was kind of over then. I was kind of pissed off. But then next thing you know, this dude just come out and pull out the window. And you like, fuck, man. God damn. Fucking Michael Myers. Doctor shot him 4 times.
But
well, at least he didn't go running around this time. I shot him 6 times. 6 times I shot him. I shot him 6 times. Did you see the other movies, the OG movies? That's like he read that one line and then forgot all the rest of his lines.
So he had to
6 times. Thought he was King Kong Bundy. 5.
Yeah, he did. Oh man, you know this is something.
That's
okay,
funny.
a lot of people be talking about this movie. They talking about it was too brutal. You know, it showed like a really over the top brutal.
That's Rob Zombie. That's what he does. That's what he do.
Let's think about this. Now look at the latest movies that they've done of the Friday of the night. I'm sorry, of the Halloween series. The last ones they've done, that's the type of image that they were showing of Michael Myers. It's like they took the Rob Zombie image and put him into these sets of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that's basically how they portrayed him.
Unfortunately, Rob Zombie's Halloween got tied into the whole malarkey of the Weinstein situation and the Weinstein people. And yeah, so.
Okay, we'll have to talk about it. I don't
yeah, well, that's off pod.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, how many people did you think he killed in this whole movie?
How
many?
Well, you don't know how many he got in the asylum.
Dude, man,
that was a lot.
Man.
See, this is I'm gonna tell you right now. This movie is gonna get a high rating for me, and a couple of the negative parts of it. One of the negative parts for me is that he killed Danny Trejo. You do not mess with Danny Trejo in any movie. I'll just say that right now. But it does cement the fact. It brings it home that Michael was a soulless, remorseless, empty shell killer.
Man, I was good to you, Mikey. I was good to you.
Deb, what part got you about
that?
You told me you were mad. You're like, I didn't realize he only had 3 months before he
retired. Yeah, he had 3 months. He had 3 months left and he was going to retire.
He butchered the whole hospital. You know, I didn't like that security setup at all. All. I didn't like how they transported him, anything. I liked the way they had the chains, but they were too close together in that hallway with him. Okay. And then I didn't like how they had to open the door and he had to reach across Michael. You know what I'm saying? To open the door so he could get past of him. It didn't. No.
This is another thing. The actor Tyler Mane, right, is 6'8" in real life. Right? What the fuck were they feeding him? That's why he hired. Besides the fact that he hires his wife and he hires his friends, much shout out and respect to Rob Zombie for doing that. But he also cast his wife into the part because she's really tall, and he wanted to make a point of that's why Michael, I want to call him Mikey, why Michael Myers was so tall, also because his mom being that big. But what the fuck were they feeding him? And they're letting him, do burpees in his room or what? Yeah, he was.
He was eating hospital food, bro. He's eating good food up there. They feed him well.
The asylum squat and push-up champion 12 years in a row.
Yeah.
Bro, well, yeah, Danny Trejo taking care of him. Come on.
Okay. You're saying Trejo's in there with them sparring.
Yes.
Oh my God, no. Yo, I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you. Okay, I'm gonna get you back in your room. Drogo,
they're doing it. They're doing it through the door, like through the little window. He's doing it in his room, and Trejo's out in the hallway. And
he's like, no, Mikey, I'll show you how we did it in San Quentin. You take some coffee cans and you put cement in there, and then you put the pipe in the middle. I can't do Danny Trejo's voice. I was trying to do that raspy voice, and I could. Man, you didn't have weights like that when you were a kid. Take those big ass coffee cans, put cement in them.
No,
stick like a pipe in the middle. Build your own weight.
No, bro, we had no junk like that, man. That's some Brock Lesnar made home wrestlers type shit, right? Man, that's one step in the front yard. But why are you laughing, Josh?
What? What?
Oh,
see,
man.
I tell you, it's always tough when it's a movie that we like. Because what do we got?
What was your favorite kill? Or which one got to you the most?
Who, me or Cobweb?
Either of you.
And not because he deserved it or anything like that, but the stepdad getting taped up and French fried filleted is good.
I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to be a scene for me, and it's honestly that hallway scene at the when he escaped. In that whole area with the cops and everything that we were just talking about. To me, I actually watched that scene 3 times.
The rape ass security guard.
Man, when he got thrown out.
That was the only one that so he kind of deserved it.
Man, it was pretty rough, man. The whole thing, I loved it. Like I said, I got to go to the whole scene because it was done so fast and quick. That was like within like 10, 15 seconds, he killed like 6 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
The body count just went up from there.
Oh, this is like everybody that he would see. He's like, why are you looking at me?
What I do like? I do like how he had that mask. That he had that.
I love the clown mask when he was a kid.
Right,
dude.
right.
I told Deborah I want that clown mask more than I would want a Captain Kirk white face, blue eyes cut out, messed up hair mask. I would much rather have that little clown mask, all 70s style, with that elastic band that like pinches your head and don't fit right, and it like breaks off from the little staple, and then you get pissed and you try to put it back in the staple, then you crack the side of the mask and it's all fucked up, and you can't wear your glasses underneath it because when you have the mask in front of your face and you're breathing,
you can't see.
And it fucks up all of Halloween. Now you're wearing this stupid ass plastic costume and you get your mask over your head like this and you're carrying the bag with you like that. You're like, man, I don't even look right because this shit's all fucked up. And
you okay?
You can't have one. You can't have one. You can't have one. No.
I had Wonder Woman. I had a Barbie one.
Okay. I remember having a Batman one.
Okay.
And I had the Superman. Wait. Let me ask you this one part right here, because we were talking about this, and it's about this thing right here. It played a role in the whole concept with when he was sitting when they came home and he was sitting on there with the baby, right? because I was sitting up thinking, like, why did he have that? He went back and put the clown mask on.
Yep.
And I was like, why did he do that? You know what I'm saying? Because he had that other mask on, right? And I thought like they might have took away from him later on or something like that. But the fact that he went back and hid it, that's let you know what he was doing before the police showed up. He went upstairs and hid that goddamn mask.
And then he got the baby and then went back outside.
Yep.
So did he call?
Coming back.
So me and Josh were trying to figure out, did he call the cops or did the mom call the cops? Because when she got there, you could hear the cop. I don't know if it was just like an overlay.
That was an overlay that was showing the progression of time. Probably somebody heard her screaming and they called the cops. I don't think Michael called the cops.
Okay.
No.
I think it was a neighbor. That neighborhood went to shit though afterwards, because later on Lori's just running down the street screaming her lungs out and everybody's like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's just Halloween.
Well, it brought down our property value big time. Okay, that area's about to be gentrified pretty soon.
the Starbucks is right down the street, 6 months away.
Oh man, man, he was.
I'm really hurt and upset, y'all.
Why?
Because I was trying to talk about Halloween costumes back in the day, and Cobweb brought up the Batman costume, and I was going to bring up my Batman costume experience, but y'all completely went on a different tangent, and now I can't talk about it.
Yeah, you can.
Nope,
we're already off subject. I'm not in the mood.
There he gets all sensitive again, Deb. What are we gonna do with this dude? I mean, we're trying to do a podcast here, and he gets all sensitive. Look at him. He's over there. He's over there playing with a knife.
I actually had it.
Whittle. See, now y'all talking over. I'm gonna whittle my time. Y'all pod. I'll just be here.
I actually had a clown costume that, I don't know if it was like that clown, but I had a clown costume too. I was trying to think of all the ones that I had. I know I had Wonder Woman, and I had a Barbie, and I had a clown, and I can't remember what else.
I remember once I made my own costume because I didn't have one, and I came as I guess I was supposed to be like a monster, like a army soldier veteran or something like that, ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I called. It was like a bunch of stuff put together. And I went to the YMCA.
Army soldier ninja.
Yes.
Yes. All in one.
Yes. And I had like a box that I had, and I had it full of marbles that I would like throw out to distract my enemies or something else like that, Right. So we were playing Duck Duck Goose, right? So I get up and I'm starting to run around, because duck, and I'm the goose, and next thing you know, I slip and fall, and my marbles fell all across the floor and everything else like that. And it was just, a bad look.
This man just admitted on our podcast he lost his marbles. Grown ass man just lost his marbles.
Yep, at a young age. I've been like this a long time, ladies and gentlemen. A long ass time.
Here I was trying to share my childhood PTSD and trauma of my Batman costume. But y'all wouldn't let me do it.
Is that the one that you threw a tantrum because you couldn't get?
Shut the fuck up, Deborah. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
That was last week.
This is not your story to tell, Deborah.
That was last week that you threw a tantrum. Not when you were little.
What the?
Not your story to tell.
Oh boy.
Little Miss can't tell stories. Gives out all the wrong information. Trying to give out my good shit stories.
She's not gonna explain it.
No.
I wouldn't.
So, for anybody tuning in to Cast of the Pod, did we even say the name of the podcast yet?
Yes, lots of times.
44
minutes. We even did the intro.
Oh, yeah. So, anybody tuning in to Cast of the Pod and happened to listen through 44 minutes of all this, the gist of the story. Can you imagine somebody not knowing the basic story of Halloween listening to this podcast?
Probably not. You know, they probably always know the gist of it. You know, I mean, everybody knows Michael Myers goes after and tries to kill everybody. That's pretty much it.
Because even our listeners that aren't into horror are going to know the basics of Michael Myers.
Now,
I think
I'm
so,
going to
too.
ask a question, and I have this question on all of the Halloween movies. So,
Okay.
so he was after Lori. When he gave her the picture, like, was he not going to kill her before she stabbed him? Was he like giving in to her?
He
I
wasn't
think so.
he wasn't going to kill her at all. He had no plans on killing her. He wanted to be reunited with her. That was the only member of his family that he loved beside his mother.
And that's the only thing that he remembered. Because remember the picture? That's the
Yeah.
only thing he remembered as love was that part right there. And when she stabbed him, she threw that away.
And that's why
No.
he didn't kill her when she was a baby. That's why she was all safe and secure sitting with him when the police showed up and all that.
Because she never did anything wrong. She never
Right.
did anything to him. You know, and he just remembers
And
that
then when she stabbed him, he was like, "It's on now, bitch."
picture.
His words, not mine. His words, not mine.
I heard him. He said that loud and clear.
He came through that wall like the Kool-Aid man on our ass.
Oh yeah.
He did.
He was like,
He was smart enough to hide that mask. Remember where the mask was, right? Tie these motherfuckers up. Find his mom's, because he was never out when the mom got unalived herself. And so he didn't know where she was at, but he found her gravestone. So he was all smart enough and all that, but he wasn't smart enough to go around the corner like she did. He had to break through the wall.
Well, it was faster. He took the faster route. He took the fast because those walls were thin, so it didn't matter to him. You know,
but you know what? This Michael Myers was a lot faster than the original Halloween movies. He moved faster. I told Josh that's like one of the things with Michael Myers and Jason. I never understood how they killed so many people when they were slow. All you had to do is like run away from him.
Just get moving.
Yeah.
This one was
And
more
don't
real-
stop. But this Michael Myers was fast.
Yeah, I would honestly say this is probably the most out of all the Halloween movies, the most brutal one. This
You
is
know
probably what I've seen.
What was really brutal for me?
What?
When he can't, I can never pronounce his name. Ken Foree, Big Joe Grizzly,
Oh yeah,
the truck
In the
driver.
restroom?
Yeah.
Those are some nasty feet.
Yeah, he's got those big ass feet.
looking like Moses.
No, that was Tozus.
His toes is
And then he's like, he goes, can you leave me alone, brother? Because I just had a Taco Bell Grande burrito and I'm trying to release this beast or something like that. I'm trying to release this beast in peace. And just, we'll talk later.
wasn't he a truck driver in another movie or something like that?
I don't know. Ken Foree is great in everything he does. That's all I'm going to say.
He probably is. I thought he was in that movie with Stephen King when that one was at Full Throttle or something like that. For some reason, I kept thinking that he was the driver of the Green Goblin truck. But I could
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, I got to double check. Let me go to IMDb.
Did I get that? Did I nail that? Because that's what I thought when I
Because
saw
he
that.
was in Peter from Dawn of the Dead. Let me go see all. This man works. He was Max in Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter. Oh, I need to see that.
Oh yeah,
That was back in the 70s, right?
I believe so.
Do you know he was on General Hospital?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, General Hospital was the shit back in the day. Everybody watched General Hospital, except the
Yeah,
kids.
they did.
Everybody did. Yeah, soap operas was big back in the day. Television soap operas, they love that shit. That was like the reality TV of now.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, that was it.
I don't see maximum. What was it maximum
Overdrive.
overdrive?
No,
I
maybe
don't
I'm
see it
wrong.
on his list.
I told you I could be wrong.
Hold
It
on,
just
no.
reminded me that was him. It just seemed like I thought that was him. You know, I could be wrong. Come on. I thought Angela Bassett and this other chick was the same person for all this time. You know, what's that?
Angela Bassett and I know who you're talking about because I got them two mixed up too.
Man, Cobweb, I can't believe you went and did that.
Did what?
Confused Ken Foray with Frankie Faison.
My bad. I'm sorry. I can't. I told you I can't remember.
It's Frankie Faison.
I mean, like, dude, bro, man, why you give me a hard time? I'm like, geez, man, come on, relax, bro. Take it easy. You know, there ain't no reason to get all upset. Jeez, man. Brother, make a mistake, want to breathe all down my day neck. Shit.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Tommy Doyle is Skylar Gisondo.
Who is that? I mean,
He's
you got
the guy.
information. Who?
The boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, the little kid. The little kid was Tommy.
Yes.
It's who is he?
He's the goofy kid from Santa Clarita Diet, and let me
That's on WPS, man. You
know. The Santa Clarita Diet. You never seen that show?
That's a good show. Night at the Museum. You've seen this kid's face all over the place.
That's a good show, Cobweb.
What's it called again?
Santa
Clarita Diet.
It's a zombie series. It's
with Drew Barrymore.
Oh, now I'm interested.
It's Drew Barrymore, and she's yeah. We'll let you see it. I don't want to give it away.
He was Little Dewey from Walk Hard. He was Kyle Reese in Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. That was a good show too.
Oh wow. I never watched it.
You've seen this guy. See, the bad thing is IMDb doesn't always show all the stuff that people are in.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's done a bunch of stuff. Like if you see his picture now, you're like, hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, he was.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked him. I mean, he played the cast right. You know, I just didn't like old girl, so it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. The Cleopatra.
I am not gonna change on that at all, Deb. Not at
all. So telling me is they need to do a since everything's doing multiverses now they need to do a Michael Myers multiverse and get the Michael Myers from the original movies and then the Michael Myers from like that went into the H2O universe, and then the Michael Myers from Rob Zombie, and then the Michael Myers from this last, and because those are all different timelines, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this since we're closing out Podtober. Who do you think if they would have changed it up like we did to Freddy versus Jason? Who do you think it'd have been if they did a Michael Myers versus Freddy?
Freddy.
Or Michael Myers versus Jason.
What about Michael Myers versus what's his name from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Leatherface. I couldn't remember his name.
So I was gonna say, do y'all want to do a Patreon only right after this, talking about what is Michael Myers?
Let's do it. Get the calculator, gentlemen, baby.
Damn it. Hold on. Y'all talk.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Deb. This is why we have to be always on our toes all the time with Josh. We have to be being on the dream team. We have to be ready and willing to do whatever it takes to keep this show going at a prosperous rate. Look at me.
So, Cobweb, had y'all seen this? I didn't even say anything. Had you seen this movie before?
Yes.
I was gonna ask that too. Yeah.
Yes. I just don't. I'll tell you, I don't remember the part 2. I think I vaguely might have remember seeing it, but it kind of seemed like it shouldn't have been one after the way that ended, because that was perfect.
I'm gonna say this because we went to go see part 2 in the theater the first day that it came out. and I had a heart issue. And immediately after the movie, went straight to the ER. So I've never watched it again. I know that I didn't like it, but I don't know if that's because I was having a heart issue or because it was bad.
Or did it just break your heart? The movie was that bad that you're just like,
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know if I want to watch this, Josh. I think I might be cool where I'm at.
I like the second one, but I like the first one better.
I don't remember the second one. I'm not gonna watch it again. Rob Zombie said it was horrible for him to make the movie and all that, so I'm sure he's okay that we don't watch it. Sorry, Rob. You know, you're still my boy and all that, but never put me in one of your movies. Put me in one of your next movies, Rob. Please, I appreciate it. Thanks, bro.
But you said he only made it because it was requested.
It's a whole story. They talked him into it, and money helps. Money helps a lot.
Yeah. They probably put something in the contract like, hey, you know,
if the movie does so good, you got to come back for the sequel, even though you shoot him in the face at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but how many times does he get shot in the face and everywhere else, and then still comes back?
Knives. Sorry.
Him and Jason.
You know what?
And Freddy.
You know what? You know what time it is?
What?
It's Doom o'clock. What?
What the hell was that?
What? Y'all couldn't hear it?
It did, but it like every other one sounded really good, and then one sounded like you were just spitting or something.
No, fuck, it sounded great on my side.
Maybe it sounded good on the other end. I don't know, but to me, that joke was funny.
I'm not laughing. What are you doing?
Dude, come on, bro.
What? I'm just pointing. Just pointing. That's all.
Are you throwing us a finger?
No, I was just pointing. Pointing. Mick Foley. Bang, 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 bang. That's what I was doing. See? Bang, bang.
All right.
Who's going first? Deb, you go first.
I was gonna say I'll go first. I love this movie. I'm gonna go on. People are not gonna like me, but I really don't like the Halloween movies, except for Part 3. That is my favorite one of all the Halloween movies, except for Rob Zombie. And when Josh said I had to pick one, I was like, really? Really? Why do I have to pick one? Can we pick 3? He said, no, because Michael Myers is not in it. I said, okay.
Horror icons.
I know.
Deborah.
But I know. And I said, oh, yeah, can I do the Rob Zombie ones? And Josh said, yes. I said, okay, I want to do the first Halloween from Rob Zombie because of this movie, Michael Myers is up there for me, but because of this one. And I really, back then, when I first watched it, I gave this movie a 10. Watched it again, and I still give it a 10.
Damn.
So my rating is a 10 for this.
I can respect that.
This one is up there with my Trick or Treat.
Damn.
Webb, go ahead, sir.
I give this movie a 9.
9.
Yes, a hot 9. A hot red 9. I mean, it was good. It's kind of, that 9 is kind of hard, to really think about because it's almost damn near perfect, except for that pool scene. If it wasn't for that damn pool scene, I probably would have gave this movie a 10 because, and the fact that the police officers couldn't shoot for shit, even the hallway, the guy that he hit him dead to rights and he missed him. He missed him. That's why I give it a 9.
Well, it's because Michael Myers is fast. I told you. He moved out of the way. That's why you missed him.
He dodges bullets, Deb, with his
teeth.
He's
Michael Myers. He can do whatever he wants. This version.
He stops bullets with his teeth. Deborah,
this
apparently
this version of Michael Myers has superpowers and everything, and he's awesome in this movie. He's very fast. He can dodge whatever he wants.
So, for me, this movie.
Go ahead.
Can we move on, please? Can we?
Yes.
So you gave it a 9. I'm giving this movie a 10 because it is a perfect. Gonna play around. It's gonna play in the background. I'm doing something. I got the movie playing in the background. Something like, the soundtrack is great. The music. Rob Zombie, even when he's not using his own music, has a way of taking. Just like how I got 5 on it, got slowed down, and it's like I would have never thought of that as a horror song. You know what I mean?
True.
Rob Zombie throws songs in here that are just like, didn't realize that would be perfect for a horror movie, but it is.
Yeah.
So soundtrack is great. This movie is hard to watch outside on your phone or anything like that because it's so dark. But the sets were great. The casting was great. People make fun of the way that the stepdad was talking and how the mom were talking, right? Unfortunately, I know people that talk like that, and they're fucking assholes to each other like that, and that's their thing, and that's the very unhealthy relationship that they live in, and that's on them. So I mean, then Chucky's the cop.
Yep.
Chucky's the cop.
I was gonna bring that up, and I forgot.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Never noticed that.
The principal is Richard Lynch, who, just famous. Like, Deborah thought that was Malcolm McDowell at first, but
yeah, I did.
He's been the bad guy in everything, and he's just casting was great. That's all I can say.
Oh, that is Malcolm McDowell, isn't it?
Not the principal.
Oh no, I was thinking Dr. Loomis.
That's you're right. Not all old white guys look the same, Deborah.
Yeah, some do.
Yeah, Josh, I'm with you on that soundtrack of that music too, because I was when the movie was going off, I was up there listening to it, and I was like, why is he playing Mr. Sandman at the end of the movie? I'm like, why is he playing that? And I'm like, okay, there you go. I know she's gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. She's gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight.
So, how many sets of boobs are in this movie?
I don't know. 1, 2,
2, I think. Yeah,
3. The mom.
I was kind of uncomfortable with the fact that the character at the end, she's supposed to be like a high school student. But the good thing is the actor, actress, I don't know what she prefers, actress. Danielle Harris.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to talk about a lady's age, but the cool thing is she's about our age. So she's even back then when they filmed this movie, she wasn't close to being a creepy age. So.
Well, that's true because she has to be. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, if they did, they'd be crossing that line. So they're not doing that. So they have to find someone that looks young, because automatically, if you got somebody young playing that role, then ta-da! Hello, Mr. ATF.
even at 19 and 20, that's still kind of creepy young. That's what I'm saying. So she's old like us. I'm sorry, Miss Harris. Don't mean to call you old. I'm just saying, grown ass woman.
All right, let them up.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for me, bro. I'm good. Let's do this Patreon.
Shh, we're recording. We're recording the non-Patreon right now.
Oh, okay.
Can't be letting out to the regular pod people that are Patreon pod people. Yeah, we can tell them. Patreon pod people get the better stuff.
Exactly. Let them have it, bro.
Speaking of which, I'm expecting the shirts to be here at my place this Wednesday. And then I'm going to send them out to everybody
Oh, no, you
Patreon
guys
Pod People shirts in stock soon.
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right. Until next time, this has been, until before. And you know what else? The kid that played Michael Myers was the little asshole kid from Hancock, the one that he threw up into upper orbit.
The bully.
Yeah, the
He was
bully.
a bully.
He's
Good
good
one.
at playing bullies.
Good one.
What? No, it's the
Nothing.
same
I didn't
kid.
remember. I didn't
It's the
remember
same-
that.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. All right. So until next time, I'm Josh.
I'm Cobweb.
And I'm Deb.
We're the dream team here at Cast the Pod. We thank you for spending time with us, listening to our podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. And if you really don't like our podcast, put it on somebody's phone that you don't like. Stick them with us. We'll be their punishment. All right.
Yeah.
Till next time, you've been warned.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.